everyone, bow before your masters, Kat and Doug. Doug and Kat, mighty and powerful gods. I wish. Hello everyone, welcome back to Diving Into DuckTales. So as you notice, Erica's not with us. He got sick of us stabbing him constantly with our swords, so he decided to go off and find his own mystical sword, so I'm sure when he comes back, he will declare vengeance on us all. But until then, it is time for a new episode. What's today's episode?
Today's episode is New Gods on the Block.
I've seen a couple screenshots for this, again, won't spoil. Fair to say that we're gonna get some superpowers up in here. Both godlike and otherwise. I look forward to this, and I've seen who's going to appear in it too, so I'm really excited. So let's get started. Play.
The helmet of Genghis Khan.
Genghis Khan. And it's guarded by a giant maggot. Oh, several giant maggots. Lovely.
Analyze the swinging pattern of the weak beasties to find your way through. Then Louis, fueled by a combination of panic and greed, sprints for the helmet. Let's do this. Oh, I told you to do it!
You just worked it! How was I supposed to know they could change direction
I just
mid-swing?
wasn't greedy enough.
Another victory for the world's most fierce way!
Ooh.
The mission was a failure.
First comes wallowing,
Decades of sepsis.
then anger.
What's a dumb helmet anyway? If our team couldn't handle this one, we simply expand the team with better people that can. People, just different, more experienced adventurers that can help us handle this one.
Who wants hot chocolate?
You're not good enough for this one?
Junior,
To be fair, they are kids.
The team's only as strong as its weakest link.
We are the weak link.
Goodbye.
Put these new teammates in the will.
Also, why the hell isn't Della with them? I thought it was like all hands on deck at this
King of
point.
the gods is no more.
Whoa.
Okay.
They finally took down Zeus! Finally! It was bound to happen, it was prophesized.
Zeus is alive, very much alive.
By the wrath of Olympus, I smite thee. Smite thee.
Huh.
Oh, give me back my wreath.
The gods of Olympus have decided that Zeus is a jerk.
You and everybody else.
Musoline's chariot zap her steed Pegasus with lightning to up her horsepower, then crash into a volcano, sending lava raining down on Pompeii. To godly whim. Now give me back my wreath so I may regain my powers.
So without that head wreath, Zeus is powerless.
Still almighty.
Zeus hasn't done
That
a
does
word
not
against
make
stopping
sense.
the Titans eons ago.
The mortal who proves worthy shall gain almighty powers that would make them part of the greatest team of
I see nothing wrong with this.
So we came to the noble family of the epic, heroic... Wait, where's Donald? Nobody make any engravings of this moment till we get back.
He got powers.
We'd be all knowing.
Unstoppable.
Celine, these kids would make amazing gods.
Done.
And way more mature than your dad.
I'm off.
Two.
I smite thee.
Okay, let's see what they got.
This could only end horribly.
What?
Is Donald killing people? Aw, someone's got a date. Oh no.
Yeah.
Day henceforth, bosom cohort,
Beloved.
for I have come
Behold, the third wheel.
a celebratory feast. Oh, it's the soul. This grilled cheese is an immaculate form.
Oh, this is awkward.
I'm Daisy, and you are our second one, actually.
Ooh, second date.
Surely you are to be wed, and I...
Oh my god.
Now seriously, who is this?
Oh no.
Who cares what old man McDuck thinks, huh? It consumes me.
It's all that I am.
Shifting extreme strength.
Ma, don't worry, it's in the bag. We'll monitor your progress in this mystical fountain. Ooh. Celine, you need someone who knows how to make people's lives easier. Behold the Louis touch.
Oh, great.
I am the god of fortune. Allow me to make my people.
Yeah, there's already one for that, but whatever.
little richer.
This. There was already somebody who did this. His name was Midas. Things didn't turn out so well. Just saying.
Well, little buddy, if you can't have it, I guess guess it's mine.
You dick.
Nobody saw that.
Doggy! Oof. Oh.
Now that's funny!
Right back to the show on Disney.
Great, Louis killed everybody. I read a book in elementary school. I think it was called like Chocolate Fever or something, where a kid had like the chocolate touch and he took his mother to chocolate.
I've read that one. That I also had to read that.
For some reason I found that a lot more terrifying than turning into gold.
Because then you can be eaten.
Yeah. Woo.
But I'll always have this gold dog to remember my mistake.
No.
Oh man, this is not my day!
Nah.
What in blazes
Oh,
is
no.
that Greek tragedy doing in
The wrath of Olympus!
Nah.
I'm going to translate Mongolian. Oh, whack faster. Maybe I could cook that on
Don't be a dick, dude. Come on. Oh my god, Storkules, go away!
Fair Daisy. What are your intentions with my dog? I can tell you loads. Likes, dislikes, bathroom habits. We used to be roommates. What are your thoughts on sharing toothbrushes?
Ugh.
I agree. See, Donald, 'tis not unhygienic.
Oh.
So, what do? You make clothes. I wear clothes. You designed any togas I may have seen?
This is like a jealous ex just hanging around, insisting that they're just friends.
Mistake even more perfect. Say no more.
I will be able to see the future and use
Oh,
that
no.
knowledge to keep others from harm.
Oh no.
I am the god of intuition.
Again, there's a god for that. Also, he had something to do with someone named Cassandra. Didn't work out well for her.
And those two, oh no! The relationship is in danger! Don't worry, I'm here to help. He will ask to sample several flavors, but settle on vanilla. She finds it cute now, but after a few years, she won't be able to stand that he's always going to pick the boring option.
It's not always boring.
You will grow upset because she won't be able to accept that you like things simple. You alphabetize your bookshelf, label your label maker, and yes, always order vanilla. Then why do you taste every flavor? Because I want to be sure I'm making the right choice. You're even boring about being boring. We're through.
But,
Whoops!
well, you progressed that quite nicely.
You'll win this game and become a master chess player, and no one will ever want to play with you.
He has like Sherlock powers.
Beat up some big-headed freak because he is making everyone feel bad.
Here's the dog!
No, wow! I can never know that much again.
Why, Huey? Why?
Seriously, never go with the power of prophecy. It is like one of the worst powers ever. What? Scam likely.
Hades! How's my favorite brother stuck in the oven?
Damn. Looks like Gene Simmons.
If I can defeat a Titan again, that's sure to prove me worthy.
Oh, god
Hades,
damn
I
it.
command you to release one.
You can't. You don't have powers.
Who told you?
It's all anyone's.
You're hilarious.
Webby.
Even the other gods hate him. I love it.
One thing every team. Friendship.
So you're Twilight Sparkle now?
I am the goddess of sunny friendship get along time.
So she is the
Yeah, she is Twilight Sparkle.
Vitamin D is sure to make everyone
the
happy.
princess of friendship. Except she doesn't have wings.
Well, she flies.
Yeah.
Clown Gold.
Time to give someone else a turn.
And God said no.
Secrets are no fun.
Oof.
Give her a hug. In fact, everyone hug each other.
Oh no.
Not in this time.
Oh no, she's gone mad with power.
She's gone mad with power. You ever try going mad without power? It's boring. Nobody listens to you.
Oh jeez. Note to self, never give Webby powers.
I think I may have messed up a bit at the end there.
Are you kidding? You were terrifying.
You were doing well until everybody died. See the god of dance?
Nice recovery.
Nailed it.
Did Scrooge see? Was I the best one?
Why didn't you use any god powers?
Oh my gosh, I forgot that was part of it!
It's simple, but I love it. Meanwhile. Aww. Oh no.
Oh no.
Don't stab.
No. Oh!
Fucker! No!
Don't do. Ah!
Oh, damn it, Starkers. They're already in love!
Is this how you clean your house?
Oh.
Your best friend just attacked us? Oh, this feels like a mistake.
This feels like an old Donald cartoon.
One for us, Donald. Donald?
And now he'll let the tide take him away.
We're not even good enough to get the powers to prove that we're good enough.
No, kids, wait!
You're kids. You're still learning.
You need to get a Titan here, but you don't have any powers.
Oh no.
Except the power to manipulate my children.
Typical Zeus.
Oh, Father, I have forsaken my best friend. I was tasked with making Donald's courtship. I wanted to make sure that their love was destined to be spread across the stars. My Don Don is mad at me.
Don Don.
Together.
You know how your mother and I fell for each other? By defeating the Titan Cronus together. We were bonded in battle and love.
Oh, I see. We're going with Disney's version of who Hercules' parents are.
You would need someone with superior strength. Someone who also had the power of the gods. The god who was really strong.
Wait, Father. I am really strong and a god. For I am Starcules.
Now split the
Technically a demigod, but whatever.
for the Titan.
For life.
Oh no. Well, let's see which Titan he freed.
The princess returned.
I predict the Rock Titan.
Guess you could say it's going to be Attack on Titan.
If that music doesn't start playing when the guy comes out of the ground, I would be so disappointed. Jaeger!
Hi, I'd like to order a ton of pizzas. No, we don't deserve toppings.
How about
The
that?
pizza addiction continues.
Ow.
But you
Miss.
heard Celine. We're not worthy. Oh, well, looks like you have your own thing going on here, so I can just go with them if you're deep in whatever.
Scrooge, you're such a dick.
Teaching him to take the trash out and not drop it in the pool. Managing his play dates with his weird friend. No, you do not need to fall for another man who needs saving.
Another man? You've been through this before. His ship has sunk. Huh. Ooh. Looks like a tree god? Tree titan or something?
Everything is going according to plan. Oh,
Swallowed him?
not to worry. We can salvage this.
You killed my boyfriend!
Ha! Aww. Oh my god, I have a title? Ooh, insurance is not going to cover that. Finally, Celine uses her powers.
I mean, it is Act of God. Well, Act of Titan, but God summoned him, so.
Now I'm thinking he's Kronos, giving swallowing people.
Immediately.
We need to break open his stomach and...
Way to go, Zeus.
They're on the ground doubting themselves because they've spent the day worried you're replacing them.
What? What made them think that?
You told them you were replacing them!
Yeah, I got a little carried away. The kids truly are the best team I could ask for.
So tell them that!
Yeah.
Kids, you are in no way suitable to replace Zeus. You're 10 times more worthy than he will ever be.
Aww.
I'm lucky to adventure with you and all your family. I don't need different people on my team. I just need you. Now grab that lotto reason to defeat this clanking king.
Time to power up.
Listen, you overgrown lawn statue! I've had enough!
Don't know. mess with the jealous girlfriend.
Nope.
What godly powers is she using to keep the beast at bay?
That's her god power. High five! Wouldn't he turn them gold inside?
Do it now!
Dance, magic dance.
It's time to play
I didn't realize it was a friendship power, but...
Gross. Della, I'm gonna go use your shower. And then let's order a pizza.
Aww.
Ugh.
Friend, Hercules.
We shall be the greatest trio known to man.
Oh, we're going that route, huh?
Kids, I knew you could do it.
Let's go and get that blasted helmet!
Son of a bitch. Ugh.
I defeated him.
Pushed his corpse over.
Defeated the Titan and reclaimed his throne. For I am the mighty Zeus.
Yep. You deserve that.
You're making Glomgold look better than you.
Oh,
Hades.
that was fantastic. Yeah, I was wondering, Hades sounded familiar.
Yeah.
You know, it's just gonna be super freaking obvious. So the guy who voiced Hercules also did Hades. Damn, he gets around a lot.
Yeah.
But
Like their golden boy at Disney.
yeah, it's Hercules, Darkwing Duck, now the Lord of the Dead.
Mickey Mouse.
Lord of the Dead.
Mickey Mellon.
Ruler of all! The Melon Lord!
See you real soon!
But seriously though, this was a fantastic episode. I loved it so much. Like I'm like a Greek mythology nerd, so this was rubbing me in all like the right spots. I loved it.
Yeah, this was fun. Not really like one of my favorite episodes, but I definitely enjoyed it a lot.
Well, I mean, I like the message behind it and all that. I mean, I guess we'll go over the arcs individually. Because I really liked all of them. I like the whole kids trying to prove that they are capable of, being worthy of adventurers, or at least being worthy of Scrooge's like label as an adventurer. Because yeah, he demands a lot of them. Like they're like what? Barely 10 years old or something, and they've been traveling all over the place, dealing with so many different monsters and stuff, and then they mess up once, and suddenly it's like, oh yeah, I gotta replace my team. It's like, dude, come on. And I get they're in a race against Fowl to get all the treasures, but come on, cut them a little slack. I do like though that they show what they're each like whenever they get the powers. I just love out of all of them, Webby's the one who goes mad with power.
Well, I mean, she was really the only one that could go mad with power, given that the other two were kind of crippled by their own power.
Yeah, I kind of expected Louis maybe to go a little mad, considering like how greedy he is. He just would have kept. But yeah, he definitely was overwhelmed by that power, and of course Huey with his, dear God, no, why would you want the power of prophecy? That, I still reiterate, that is one of the worst goddamn powers you could ever ask for. It's like, every time I see that in the quiz, they're like, would you want the power to read minds? And I'm like, no, I don't. I would drive myself insane. And I like that Della is trying so hard to, like, build up their confidence after that. I still think she should have been with them throughout all of that, because she is a seasoned adventurer. She should be there to, guide them and monitor them and, be frickin' mom. But she should know that Scrooge isn't, the most, I don't want to say supportive, but at least, not openly supportive. The fact that she had to practically yell at him, it's like, hey, the kids are feeling down. Comfort them! And then, of course, there was Donald's date with Daisy and Hercules being the third wheel. I mean, I'm glad it wasn't like, there was no, like, really jealousy thing going on there. Like, obviously there was a huge level of uncomfortableness. I mean, he meant well, but I could tell that was going to go sour fast.
I also have to wonder, I'm like really, really curious and confused how Donald couldn't just throw his garbage away, like, normally, why did he throw it all in the pool? Hell, I think Beakley would have given him quite a scolding. She found that shit out.
I mean, to be fair, that is consistent with Donald's character, because like Louis, he is very lazy.
Yeah, but you saw some of the stuff he was doing, like, he was not half-assing it at all.
I mean, in terms of like doing the romantic stuff, yeah, he goes all in, but in terms of other stuff, which I'm sure he's not too fond of doing, like he cuts corners. I mean, we saw when he first moved into the mansion, he was like siphoning electricity from the mansion.
Well, yeah, but that was different. You have everything bagged up. You can just put it in a garbage can. You can have Beakley or somebody come and take it from you. Why do you need to throw it in the pool?
Let's say it's something illegal in there.
I'm sorry, that I can't help but fixate on that. It's gonna drive me nuts.
It's very conflicting with Donald, because on the one hand, he will go to the extreme to get what he wants, and the other hand, he has been known to cut corners, and that's what led to a lot of his misadventures in his cartoons.
This is cutting corners in the weirdest way.
When he was renting out his room, he like stole Scrooge's chandelier to stick in his boat just to give it property value.
I'm like, I could understand if he were like sweeping things under rugs and putting too much in the closet, but no, he bagged up the trash. It could be easily disposed of, but he just throws it in the pool.
Honestly, it's hard explaining why Donald does half the stuff that he does. Again, if you watch the old cartoon, some of the shit that he pulls is just... It's like no wonder he's always getting shat upon by everybody. But I still love, like, despite that, their relationship prevails, because I was so worried. The way she got mad at him for stuff that Storkley's was doing reminded me a lot of the old cartoons, where it would take like one small inconvenience for Daisy to lose her shit on Donald and like just act like so friggin' toxic. And I like how she was going through her mind. It's like, yeah, he's cute and everything, but I don't want to like have another guy I have to fix and stuff. And it's like, okay, well, she's trying to rationalize this. It's understandable. But now I'm wondering about who her old boyfriend was. Because I know in the old cartoon she actually did have like other suitors that Donald would compete against, but I'm wondering if that's going to show up at some point in the show.
And I mean, to be fair, at least she was mad for a good reason.
Yeah.
It's not like she blew some little thing out of proportion. That is something you can legitimately be angry about.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, why is he not leaving them alone? I know he is like fixated on Donald, but come on.
He's also a dumbass, so... We very clearly established that. He cannot take a hint. Well, it worked out anyway, so that's good. But the whole thing with the wreath, he's a god. Gods do not typically rely on items for their powers. I mean, yeah, they have weapons, they can channel their powers, but that should not strip him of all of his powers outright. That does not make sense. It infuriates me. And I get we needed to do it in order for this plot to happen, but... Come on. I just love how everybody agrees in total unification that Zeus is a dick. It's great because I read a webcomic called Lore Olympus, and that's been the general consensus from everybody based on the not just the comic but from mythology in general, that Zeus is just a flat out dick. And I'm glad they took him down a couple notches in this. I love the text from Hades where he's like texting the other gods and they're like, Zeus lost his power, they're like, LOL, awesome.
It's all anybody can talk about.
That was so great. Selene still sucks though. Because you can't think of any other god or any other people that are worthy of the power of Zeus.
It took you this long to, find some reason to come by and hang out with Della after she's been gone for 10 years?
I mean, to be fair...
Weren't you supposed to be friends?
To be fair, she is a god, so 10 years is a week in god time, but...
Even so, it's you're friends. Why?
I told you, Selene's the worst. I like Hades' look. He has that punk rocker look about him. It's like now I hope they like go to the underworld at some point. I want to see more of them. So, any other thoughts you had on this episode?
Missed opportunity with Attack on Titan reference.
Yeah, he did not rise from the ground with epic music behind him.
0 out of 10. Worst episode ever.
So, what's the next episode?
Next episode is The First Adventure.
Assuming this might be a flashback episode, there's many ways this can go down. Like, this could be Scourge telling another story, or this could be, like, maybe the origins of Fowl or something, or the origin of Isabel Finch. There's lots of ways this can go down. Again, I'm trying not to, like, spoil myself too much because I like being surprised.
Yeah. But I do think, I think very much it's going to play into Fowl, you know, and something that they're looking for with, you know. And what was it that they were looking for? They found the sword, but there was something else, right?
There was, like, at least 3 or 4 other treasures, I think. I know 2 of them were mentioned at the very beginning because you saw them, like, in the book, but I'm sure there's more, considering, you know, there's other stuff we've seen that wasn't mentioned by name. Yeah,
but I think that's going to be what plays into it, and that, you know, their hunt with Fowl. So yeah, I think definitely it's likely to be a flashback episode.
Hopefully a very informative one.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm very much looking forward to that. So until next time, everyone, I'm Kat Macberrie.
I'm Doug Macberrie.
And bow before us, puny mortals, for we have the
puny god, puny god, puny god.
I'm an almighty god.
Puny god. The new gods.
It's okay. Do it again.
Yeah. Jack Kirby's new gods on the block.
Meh. Silly.
Jack Kirby's the new gods on the block.
Copyright.
It's all about dark side and apocalypse and all of, you know,
do it straighter.
Granny goodness. There was granny goodness all along, damn it.
It always will be. Not even 5 minutes in and we already cracked. There, you got your blooper for the end.
Yeah.
Now do it right.
Okay.